Hey everyone, Andrew here with ACR Protect. Thanks for stopping by. Well, something different today. I said I was going to get some camping in before the end of the year, and by God, I am. I don't know if you can kind of see it behind me there. There's the lake, and out here at Lake Livingston State Park. And so I'm going to get camp set up. Going to have something special, a little different this go around. So it's going to be cold, first of all, and I know I'm in Texas and I'm bitching about the heat most of the time. I think it's going to be like close to 30. So it's going to be a cold night, but it's going to be fun. Looking forward to showing you around. It's a nice state park. I'm here during the week, so in between Christmas and New Year's. So there's a lot of people out walking though. It's nice. It's just a nice day. It's just cold. So stand by. Once I get camp set up, I'll show you around. Well, I guess before I get too far unpacked, I could kind of show you. I'm not really roughing it here. I've got the truck. I'm going to move the camera out of so you can see here. But I've got the truck, and you know, I've got my cooler bag and some firewood and a tote. This is you know, it's roughing it in the fact that I'm going to be sleeping in a tent, but it's truck camping, and I know we've talked about that a little bit. You know, different types of camping. I pretty much have everything loaded up in that tote, and I just carry it. You know, it's a sleep system and everything else. And I'll when I get all that set up, I'll bring it. Now my tent's in there. It's just easier. Especially, you know, that's typically what we do when we do family camping. For the same reason. I mean, you can take packs and everything else, but sometimes it's just easier to load up a couple totes, and then you got some makeshift tables. It works out really well. So let me get set up, and I'll show you some more. Thanks. All right, we're back, and like I said, we have a surprise on the channel. Welcome, Randall, from Randall's Little Adventures. I've talked about him on my channel. We're both in the Texas area, and we've been talking about trying to do a camp out for 3 months.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months, and so we decided we'd go ahead and go on the coldest day that we've had all year.
Yeah,
and
30 degrees tonight.
30 degrees.
30 degrees.
Yeah, maybe right at 32. We'll see. It's a little further south for you, a little further.
No, I looked for here.
Oh, you looked for right here? Okay.
The temperature actually, it was at 33 about 4 days ago, and then last night it dropped to 30, so it should be fun.
Right. Well, in true ACR Protect fashion, I think we need to celebrate. So we are at Lake Livingston State Park, which is a nice park.
It is nice.
So far. You probably hear some background noise. The tent sites, in my opinion, are a little close together.
Yeah, but they are, but it's pretty much typical state parkish.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Unlike on his last video, there was nobody there.
Well, we're closer to the city now. So.
We are. Yeah, he came down a little bit further south. I went a little further north. You know, we're probably less than 2 hours from Houston, easily. You're just going to get more activity. Plus, we're going into the New Year's weekend, and I you know, from what the park people said, it was a packed weekend, which really surprised me.
It surprised me a lot. I couldn't believe that. You know, our fellow campers over here to the side. I mean, props to them.
Yeah,
they have got a herd of kids that's going to be in 30-degree weather, so it's almost entertainment right in itself.
I'm curious as to whether or not they're like with a scouting group. Normally, they you know,
Scout group.
Yeah, but because I think it's all ladies and young ladies over there. But in true ACR Protect fashion, we are drinking Sprite.
Here at the state park.
At the state park, as you can see, it is a Sprite made by Carbach, which is a Houston brewery. Have you had anything from Carbach yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't had anything.
So Carbach's kind of, I have mixed feelings with them. They sold out to Budweiser. However, they did it to expand their sales.
Oh, the distributing.
So they can get out a little bit more. Nothing wrong with Budweiser or any of those, Anheuser-Busch owns a hell of a lot of breweries. But this staycation, I haven't had this in 6 years. They stopped making it. And they just brought it back. So this is my first time having staycation again in 6 years. So
awesome.
So it's a good one. I'd also like to point out my beautiful family-friendly cozy here. I see that with all the kids around. Thank you, Jason. This is from my friend Jason. So we'll crack into these. This is a session ale, so it's a little different, kind of about 5%.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's really tasty.
It's good, isn't it?
It is good.
It's I think the whole concept behind it, again, staycation, sitting around the house. You're not spending the money traveling. You're gonna be at home, relaxing, maybe doing yard work or something. This is definitely a good yard work beer.
It's really light.
It is.
It's light on the tongue, and it's kind of got this refreshing
Finish.
feeling. Yeah.
A little tropical.
Yeah.
Get some tropical notes on there. It's very good. So if you can find it, again, here in Houston, Texas, you should be able to find it in Texas. Very good. Comes in 6-pack, about $10 a 6-pack.
Oh, okay.
Price point. So it's good. So
I'll have to get back on this one.
yeah. So as far as the way things are going to go, you can kind of see Randall set up right behind me here, and then when we flip it around, it's going to look like a mirror image because I brought the exact same tent. They're the Ozark Trail, no center pole teepee tents.
Yeah, 7-man teepee tents.
All right, so your thoughts on are 7 of us fitting in this?
If we both tried to fit in that tent ourselves with the gear that we brought, it'd probably be a death match inside the tent.
It'd be like, yeah.
I mean, we could do it. 3 people with a cot? No
way.
No way.
I'm sure 3 of them at the camp. 7 of them.
Yeah,
could.
we'd probably stick them all in there.
It's a nice tent, and I think we like it for the same reason. We're both pretty tall. Like Randall's taller than me by a couple inches. You can't tell because my chair sits higher than his.
I've got my normal camp chair. And he brought
I'm in a Cadillac of chairs here. Like I said earlier, this is a truck camp. Like we can throw a rock to our vehicles over here. This is a standard state park. You got two vehicle spots, and there's picnic table, fire ring. You could fit multiple tents here in one site.
You could.
I can't remember what the state park rules are. It might be like up to 4.
I don't remember.
Something like that.
Most of the parks, usually they say you have to put your tent on the tent pad. Now, I mean, that's on their rules on their page. We get here, there is no tent pad, so.
Yeah. It's no complaints though.
No. The ground's nice and flat, and the leaves make a nice cushion. And
yep.
it works good for me.
A typical East Texas waterfront campsite, because I don't know if you could, like, right past his tent is the lake, probably 200 yards.
Not even that far.
Not even.
100 yards.
Yeah, it's very sandy, sandy ground cover. This would suck in the rain. Would not camp here in the rain. Would not camp in this tent. Watch his video about this tent, and determine if you want this. Not to be a spoiler. We were just talking about this 10 minutes ago. This is a no foul weather tent that's good for people that are tall, because it's 7 feet in the center.
Right, you can get up and actually put on your long johns before you go to bed without rolling around the ground and having the clothes full of leaves.
Looking like you're wrestling a grizzly in your tent. It's They are nice for that. Like again, he has a newer version. Mine's every bit of 6 years old, and I think the main difference are the windows. I have 2 more windows.
Yeah, and kind of quite honestly, I might like your version now in later in the year or into the warmer months. Mine might come out, but should be about the same. But I like the old one that's got 4 windows in it, as opposed to mine has 2 windows and it's got a permanent vent in the back, and it doesn't seal all the way. But I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
But just a little bit of difference. But I really prefer, I think, the 4 window. No matter which way in the warmer months,
Yeah.
you can get a breeze through there, no matter which way you're facing.
Exactly. Exactly. And of course, tonight we don't want to breeze tonight. It's actually pretty good wind break. It's almost like a horseshoe. These campsites right here. So we probably have the best one when it comes to wind protection.
Yes, I think so.
So.
And smoke protection too.
And smoke protection.
The Girl Scouts are going to smell like beef jerky when they go home.
They are.
After we get done with this fire.
Like I said, we're not roughing it.
No.
I packed heavily. I've actually packed more than Randall. I've got, like I said, I got the luxury chair. I'm going to give you a tour of my, God, what do I want to call that? My palace, maybe?
I call mine my wigwam.
Mine's a step up from that, just as far as a little more comfort level.
Only thing it's missing is the fireplace.
Yeah. That would be the one time I'd want a hot tent for weather like this. That would be all right.
It would be, and I'm kind of torn about the hot tents because usually when I go to sleep, I'm out. And those little stoves, I mean, you have to get up every hour or 2
at least
and throw wood in them. They just don't have the capacity.
I mean, we're both old. We'll probably be getting up to pee about every couple hours. Need to throw wood in there anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We'll do a tour of both of our setups here shortly, and we got some good grub.
Yeah, it's getting close to grub 30.
Yeah. We're not going to be eating MREs or anything. It's going to be good Texas meal.
Yes.
Today.
We're going to go home fatter than we can.
That's right. Well, we need it to stay warm. We got to have the energy to burn to stay warm. So, cheers. Again, thank you, Randall. And we got some more video coming. Stand by. All right. Well, here is home for the night. This is the Ozark Trail Tipi Tent. And again, Randall has the exact same one, just a different model. You can see it's got a big opening. I'm gonna go in here. Again, I'm about 6 feet tall. I have to duck a little bit into the door. But once you get in, you got, that's, I got my lantern right there. The lantern's above my head. But I've got the 4 windows, 2 on each side, which are zipped up because it's going to be chilly. I've got my cot, and I cannot. Rio Adventure is the name of the cot. I think it's rated to like 400 pounds or something. Like it's a heavy duty one. Not very light, not very packable, but again, we're truck camping, so it is what it is. Underneath, I've got a little inflatable sleep pad. That's the one I took when I went to Lake Ouachita. And on the cot, it helps add just a little extra insulation, because it is going to be breezy. We're right on the lake, and I think any bit will help. So I've got just a basic bitch Ozark Trail sleeping bag with a fleece liner that I put in there, plus a poncho liner, plus an amazing wool blanket that my wife knitted. So I am hoping this is going to be warm enough. I've also got a little sleep pillow, camp pillow, inflatable. Both the camp pillow and the sleep pad were recommended to me by Matt with this and that with Matt. And they worked really well on my Ouachita trip. I would personally probably take one of the accordion style foam mats next time, just to get a little more comfort. But this is what we're looking at. Like I said, it's nice and roomy. Here's, I got my Crocs right there. Yeah, I'm that guy. So there's my sleep system. We'll walk over here and take a look at Randall's real quick. Again, he's right across the way here. There's no shortage of firewood. Both Randall and I brought firewood. We've got a ton. State Park has the decent little fire pits here, and it also has the grill grate on it. But I think we're going to go ahead and cook on an actual grill this evening. Come over here. There's a picnic table over there that I'm not really going to show because then you start seeing vehicles and license plates. Here we go. You can see it's same tent, except he has orange guy lines. Mine are fucking camouflage, so I'll be tripping over. I've already tripped over him. He's over there laughing because he saw me. I thought I played it off, but no, he saw me. Now he has a different style cot here, a little lower profile, but that thing will fit in about any tent, which is nice. And I like the width of it too. Definitely a little more comfortable for those with the broad shoulders. The sleeping bag, you said that's a 20-degree bag? 15 degree bag. And a sleep rest pillow?
They're thermal
rest
pillows, thermal rest extra large cot, and Coleman's 15-degree sleeping bag that rolls up into the size of a Buick.
Yes, yeah, definitely not packable.
No.
Not packable. And again, you can see all the room he has in there. Nice little Yuko lamp.
Yeah,
yep.
UCI lamp.
Yep, those are awesome. And that's it. So we're directly across from each other with a campfire in between. So there we go. There's the accommodations for the evening. Well, it wouldn't be anything if we didn't show the lake. This is Lake Livingston here. We're over here by the boat ramp. It's actually a decent boat ramp. Water's at a good level right now. As you can see, there's plenty of parking and stuff. You can get a good size boat in here. You know, your bass boats or whatever. I'm gonna apologize for the wind. Got the sun creeping down on us here. Come around, a little bit of a glare there. They have a nice fishing pier over here, some other boating docks. And then right over here, this is really cool. It's an observation tower. There's big wooden pillars. Now, building right behind it is the State Park store. There's also restroom facilities and stuff. And again, this is just about 200 yards from our site. So it's pretty awesome. It's going to be a nice sunset. Well, I didn't get it filmed, but Randall did. And this petrochem fire that we've got going on in the fire ring here was started with some twigs, a leaf, and then a whole bunch of pine with a little bit of dryer lint and a ferro rod striker. And sure enough, we're I don't know, did you want to signal, smoke signals across the lake maybe?
Holy cow.
That pine burns hot and dirty, black. But then we also, there it caught right there, another little bit. You can't see it past the black smoke.
It's literally exploding.
The little smoky, classic grill. I love those things.
Straight out of Houston too.
Yeah.
That's where they're made.
Really, I did not know that. You can see that puffing some smoke. We got some charcoal going. Ribeyes tonight. Ribeyes. We're also going to do some what I like to call Texas Twinkies from HEB. They're the bacon wrapped jalapenos with brisket, and I don't know if it gets much better than that. We're also going to throw some campfire potatoes once I get this disaster under control here. We put a little.
I don't want my potato next to
That's-
that.
But it instantly warmed up. Like I'm about to strip my jacket that I put on. It's like summer now.
You might want to move.
That smoke's kind of engulfing me. I'm gonna.
Smell like you've been swimming in gas.
That's right. So, and like I said, we've got no shortage of wood. Which, find me on my OnlyFans for that other channel there. No shortage of wood. Oh, terrible joke. It's a short joke. Let's put it that way. All right, stand by for more. All right, so the bacon wrapped jalapenos came off on this nice little skillet here. They're the HEB brisket stuffed bacon wrapped jalapenos, and Randall took them off and had one, and they're delicious, but instantly regretted it because he burnt the shit out of his mouth.
Yeah,
and
no interior left.
And I physically watched this and then followed suit because I'm an idiot. We got some delicious steaks that are going to go on right there. These things are so good. The cream cheese is just it's a perfect texture.
Now they're great.
They're just lava hot. And then we come over here. We still got the smoky going, got the fire going, and we've got some cut up potatoes with some seasonings cooking in over here. So we've got a good night of grub going on here tonight. All right, well, it's past dinner time. We had let's see, get both of us in the shot there we go. That's all fire. We're still trying to signal the International Space Station from right here. It feels great though. I think we're creeping up on the upper 30s.
Yeah.
About now. It feels really good. Like I haven't changed jackets yet. I'm getting close. What's that?
You can see the whole campsite.
I know you can see there's my tent. I wonder, you might not be able to see.
Oh,
Can you see? Yes, you can. You can see his tent back there. But we are enjoying a little black quad. We just poured it in these cups though. Trying not to get too crazy. Do you see that fire? Look at that. We're gonna go through all this wood. It's gonna be awesome. And this is just, kind of winding down for the night. Just sitting and chilling. What camping is about. Good company, good campfire, good drinks, good food. So I don't expect anything else exciting to happen. So we'll probably catch you in the morning. Maybe I'll see you when I'm tucking in for the night, but later. Well, our cheeks are rosy, either from the high intensity fire or a couple of these. We have decided to crack open one of the Vietnamese coffee porters from Boulevard.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this.
This is cheers. Here we go. Let's get in here. That shit is delicious. That is good.
I think it's eating a hole through my stomach lining. That is coffee in there.
That is good shit. So, I don't know what time quiet time is at the campground. We had one camper that shut it down before night lights came on. So, that other larger group, they've shut it down. We're the only hooligans out here signaling spaceships with our fire.
With that bonfire.
But it feels good, and we've had a couple drops in temperature where it just, it's a clear sky and it's just cold. So this is what camping's about, just chilling and having a good damn time and good food, good company. So that's it. Cheers to y'all. We'll see ya. Well, good morning. Made it through the night. It was cold as shit. Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't do like a wake up video in my tent. I had to get up and take a leak. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. But take a look at that. Look at that sunrise. I'll tell you, it's even colder right here on the water. But that's nice. I'm gonna get some coffee in me. We'll get that going here in a minute. All right, well, this is actually our second cup of coffee. Trying out this little stove. This was an Amazon find. And it just runs on that little can of butane propane. It wasn't terribly expensive. Maybe $15, but it got the water boiling in 3 minutes, maybe something like that. It was pretty quick. Gonna do a little mixture of that Copico and some Nescafe hazelnut. Come over here, we got some coals going to make some breakfast and get some food in us and roll out. Well, this adventure is about to close. Myself and Randall decided to walk up to this tower because apparently it wasn't cold enough last night that we decided to go up here where there's no windbreak. It's a pretty cool view though. Stairs seemed a little soft. And do you feel this thing wobbling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not too concerned about it, but definitely stepping on.
Look at that view. It's pretty. Good view of the lake there. As windy as it is, I figured it'd be choppier out there. See, there's the little boat docks right there. Actually, at the state park, you can go to the park store, and all Texas state parks, it's free fishing. It's catch and release, but you don't have to have a fishing license. You can come here, they give you a fishing pole. They probably sell you bait. That's how they get you. And yeah, so you got kids or you just enjoy fishing, don't want to spend $20 on a license, cheap ass. But it's pretty. This is kind of a cool spot. So we're gonna get back to camp and wrap things up. All right, well, this concludes our adventure at Lake Livingston.
Yes, it does. It was a great night.
It was. You kind of get a view of the actual site here, the shepherd's hook and picnic table and everything. Overall, I think it's a good campground.
Yes, I do too. The campground, I was surprised, it's probably just because it's so close to the city that there's way more people out here than I expected for as cold a temperatures as what we had. But it was a great night, and I think we had a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah, I agree. I think we need to do more adventures like this. Just some information about the park. These tent sites run $14 a tent site, and it's basic. It's a fire ring. It's a picnic table. There's about 6 sites in this circle.
And there is water in the location. It's not for every site. It's just in the location.
It's like a community water. 2 parking spots per site. I can't remember how many tents per site. I want to say it was like up to 4, maybe.
I don't remember reading.
But they also charge a per person fee per day, because the state's going to get you $6 per person per day. But I think you can buy a state parks pass that might be
it's like $70 a year. You can get a year, and don't quote me on exactly how much, but it's about that much. But it's good for all year, so you can just. I still think you pay your entrance. You pay for the campsite, but you don't pay for any entrance fees. You can come in and out. If you just want to take a trip and have a picnic with the family, you can come right straight out.
Go for a hike.
Drive right in the gate, and you're good to go.
That's pretty awesome, especially if you get out. To me, if you spend that money, it kind of says, "Hey, don't be a lazy ass and go do something. You paid for it." So that's pretty awesome. Again, Lake Livingston State Park is a nice park. If you have a boat, bring your boat. If you have a canoe or kayak, good luck, because
Not today.
Not today. Once you get past that point, hope you like whitecaps. It'd be a little rough in a bass boat.
I hope you like visiting this. Today you'll visit South Lake Livingston because you're not paddling back this direction.
Yeah.
It's a one-way trip.
It's a one-way trip, but it is a good spot. I like it. I'd like to hit up some more state parks just to kind of get an idea, see what else is out there. They also have RV spots here with, I think, 20 and 30 amp hookups. They have screen shelters. They even have cabins. If you want to rent a cabin, you can do that. I will link in the description. I'll put a link to the state park, and you can check it out. But Randall, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for meeting me out here.
Thanks for doing this. It's been real fun.
This was good. So, hey, maybe more to come with ACR and Randall. So,
Y'all take care.
Take it easy. Until next time.